Hey y'all, today we are trying out a new foundation. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy Foundation. This just released at Ulta. It is $6.50 and there's 14 shades. And I got the shade Classic Beige. So, you can see I don't have a full face on. This is a different kind of video. So, I wanted to forewarn you. Also, if you are new here, I use all natural lighting. I do not want a light filtering my skin out, changing colors, making my skin look better than it is. I want you guys to see all my redness, all my pores, all of everything how it naturally is. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you subscribe and click that bell and be prepared for a very interesting video here. Okay guys, let's hop in. So we have the same little paddle applicator as before. We are going to smear this on the skin. This is not my favorite applicator, that is for sure. We're gonna do it as it's intended, but yeah, smearing this all over my face is definitely not my favorite. So I never had to dip back in. I can tell you, this does not smell the same, but it's still not a good scent. It smells like it has a ton of alcohol in it. Let me shake it. It's like a sweet smell, but you can tell it's just covering up alcohol. Oh my gosh. Ugh, I don't know what it is, but it smells very, very strong. Almost kind of burns my sinuses. Ugh. Okay, that's not my favorite. Honestly, with the original, I would rather it just smell like paint or paint thinner than this. Like, for real, it's burning my throat, my nose. Oh. Oh, wow. Hopefully that starts to calm down, because that almost makes me want to remove this. Like, it's bad. It's really bad. Color's not too bad. The undertone is off a bit, but it's not bad. And this is Classic Beige. I'm gonna grab a little bit more. Oof, that scent. It does oxidize a bit or get a little bit darker. You can see it's different than first applying it. I'm actually going to use this sponge. This is damp, and just run it around the face. I don't think this is full coverage at all. I would say this is medium coverage. You can still see my redness, my imperfections. You can pretty well still see everything. I think it's really easy to blend out. I did my skincare hours ago, so the finish should be pretty true. There's nothing underneath. You guys know we do not use primer when we are trying out foundations. Yeah, just, I would say medium coverage, not even high medium. You can still see all of my redness here. Still right there. Yeah. Okay, let's try one more go to try to build this up. Yeah, not a fan of the scent of this, not at all. And it's not even that it's strongly fragranced. It definitely has a fragrance, but it's like that undertone. They're masking a really chemically, really alcohol-like smell. I don't know. I don't like it though. It's rough. So I'm just gonna blend out where we built it up a little. Hopefully we can get a little bit more coverage. This claimed to be full coverage, but it's not even close on me. No, even with building it up pretty well 3 times, it's not even close. In fact, I don't really think that it builds on itself too much, because you can still see every bit of redness I have. Yeah, I still think it has a nice dewy finish. I like the finish. Looks pretty glowy. I like that. I added a little bit to my neck. I'm just gonna try to make everything look cohesive. So I'm gonna give this a bit to see if it sets down on its own. And then if I have to powder it, we'll talk about all that when I come back. So I will see you guys in just a second. This is our starting point. I think it's just straight medium coverage. Definitely no full coverage here. But yeah, I'll see you guys in just a few. Okay guys, I wanted to come back on here. You know, I just recently did a review of the Physicians Formula Natural Defense Foundation. This one is heavily fragranced, but it smells like a fragrance. It smells like a perfume. This one smells like a perfume that is masking just strong chemicals. It's been about 40 minutes since I put this on, and the smell is still there. It will not go away. I cannot even deal with how strong it is. I've been waiting and waiting for it to kind of back off, you know, not be so strong. And this does set pretty well on its own. It's a little bit tacky, definitely transfers, but the fragrance is a huge problem for me. I can normally deal with some fragrance as long as it kind of subsides, you know, gets a little less. This one's not any less than when I first put it on. I'm going to give it a little bit longer and hope that it wears off, that it is not this strong. I do get migraines, and it is almost triggering that for me. Normally fragrances do not do that. I mean, like I said, I just did this one. It was very strong, but it eventually went away. This one is not going away. It's really bad. It's really bad. And I'm gonna give it a little bit longer, but I don't know. I don't want to jump ahead of myself, so I'm gonna give it a bit, and then we'll come back and talk about this. I also have the Wet n Wild Hello Halo Blush Lighter. This is in Flash Me. It looks beautiful. I definitely wanted to use it today, so we will see. We're gonna go ahead and try this out. So it's a highlighter and a blush in one. You can mix them together, you can use them separately. So the under eye is set. There is straight up glitter in this, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but we're gonna put it, oh gosh, yeah, straight glitter in that. Let's grab, oh my goodness, let's grab some of the blush. And it's really hard to get into just the blush without getting into the highlighter where they are so close, but let's throw some on. Okay, the blush is very pretty. It's glowy. Don't know what that is on my face. Okay, there's a glitter fleck right there that I just cannot get off. Other side here. So this blush is beautiful. It's very glowy, but I don't see just straight glitter in it. But the highlight does have big chunks of glitter. So I like half of this. Okay, the scent on this smells like your grandma's perfume. That's exactly what I smell. And it is so strong, you guys. It's like they put so much in it to try and cover up the horrid chemical smell, but you really smell both. But the fragrance is just too strong. I think this is the first time in the history of my channel that I cannot do a wear test. I'm not even going to finish the face. This has to be removed. I know with the Becca setting spray, I had to remove my face because it was so strong. It was so fragranced. But I think this is the first time with a foundation that I have to do that. It sucks. I was so excited for this because everybody loved the original and I wasn't the biggest fan. So I was hoping this was just going to be awesome. And it does not look bad. It doesn't. I actually really like the way that it looks. But the fragrance is just too strong and it doesn't go away. I've had this on over an hour trying to wait on it to just die down a little bit and it won't. It's just that strong. So I have to remove this. I don't want a migraine today and it has already brought on a headache for me. So I do not recommend this. I hope Wet n Wild stops putting fragrance. I would rather it just smell like alcohol or chemicals than putting a a ton at that of fragrance in it, because that makes it to the point that I cannot even wear this foundation. I hate it. I'm so sorry, you guys. I wanted to do a full wear test of this. I had planned on doing a full wear test of this. I wanted to wear this all day, but we can't. So I'm so sorry this was a disaster. I hope that you guys don't mind, but I don't want to be miserable all day with a migraine. So I do not recommend this. So sorry, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video that really turned upside down. Was not what I was expecting. I had no idea it was going to turn out this way. So I hope you guys still enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe and click that bell, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye, guys.